What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pump Chasers. All right. First and foremost, before I begin, some of y'all comment below. Anybody's going to the Olympia Expo? I don't have a booth or anything, but I'm highly considering just going, you know, to the expo to walk around. I got quite a few friends that are gonna be in Vegas. But anyway, fuck all that. Man, since the Olympia is getting close, I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and give my touch. I don't have Olympia predictions for you guys, to be quite honest. I haven't been keeping up with IFBB Pro Bodybuilding for months. So for me to, you know, give Olympia predictions, I would just be guessing out my ass. And I'm not that type of person. I want to be able to give really good educated guesses based off of current physiques, and quite frankly I haven't been keeping up with anybody other than Dexter Jackson, because he got a YouTube channel and his videos are pretty good. He's pretty much the only pro I've been keeping up with, and Kevin Levrone, which is what I want to touch on today. Now, as you may or may not know, Kevin Levrone, huge pretty much legend in the bodybuilding game. You know, he's considered one of the uncrowned Mr. Olympias, you know, like the Lee Librados, Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levrone, Sean Ray, uncrowned Olympias. You know, the only reason why they never won on Olympia is because, you know, it was around the time Dorian Yates and Ronnie Coleman were in their prime, and, you know, as we may or may not know, you know, Dorian and Ronnie were, you know, they changed the games. They were ahead of their time. They couldn't be beat when they were at their prime. You know, only thing that kept them from continuing to win was, you know, injuries. But fuck all that, man. So Kevin Levrone announced that he was coming back, you know, to the Olympia stage. And, you know, a lot of people had mixed feelings about it. You know, old friend of his named Sean Ray, you know, did a podcast interview, you know, low-key hating on him, you know, low-key doubting him. And a lot of people were doubting him. And then, you know, you had quite a few other people that felt some type of way because, you know, he didn't have to qualify. As you know, pros have to qualify to, you know, hit that Olympia stage. But, you know, since he's a legend or whatnot, you know, he doesn't have to qualify. So, you know, people had their mixed feelings about it. People were doubting the man or whatnot. And without making this video too long, man, I just saw a photo and I just had to stop what I was doing and give my opinion. I saw a photo on Instagram, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Let me go ahead and read the caption. It says, "Hey, you all know I'm not big on progress pics, but to all my fans who continue to show me love, this pic is for you. Today, boom, a full-blown 251. If you look at that fucking picture, he looks extra vascular, extra dry, and hard. And Kevin Levrone is known for growing into a show. This is crazy because 2012-ish, you know, Big J told me a story about Kevin. This is way before Kevin Levrone decided to even come back. We were just eating at Junior's Barbecue, you know, and, you know, Big J used to compete back in the day, and I guess he was doing a guest posing type of deal, or he was at an expo or whatever the fuck, and he ran into Kevin Levrone, right? Kevin Levrone was like my size. He was like 180, 190, you know, and he told Big J, yeah, I'm thinking about doing the Arnold this year, and the Arnold was maybe like 7 or 8 months away, and Big J was like, well, good luck, brother, good luck to you, you know. And bam, he shows up at the Arnold stage, and I believe he came in second or whatever. Like, complete transformation. You know, he's and you talk to people like Jerry Ward, another good YouTube friend of mine, you'll hear similar stories. He's well known for growing into a show, and this right here just proves that this guy has genetics on his side. So one thing I want to say is big ups to Kevin. I'm gonna be I don't even really keep up with the Olympia like that, to be honest, but I'm gonna definitely be watching and prejudging from my computer, hopefully live streaming. Hopefully somebody can live stream it with good quality. So I'm really looking forward to that press conference. You know how they have a little press conference before the show. Very looking forward to those two things. You know, this is a real good look right here, man. I'm really excited for this. I just want to say big props to Kevin Levrone. And you know, we look forward to seeing what you bring to the stage. You know, whether he does well or not, he's already done great things just by proving the haters wrong. Just by proving at 52 years old, he can still show up and bring this type of physique to the stage. You know, Dexter Jackson, another older gentleman, has, you know, shown that age is nothing but a number. But I have one thing I want to say, guys. Now, I don't want people to take this as hating, because I'm not a hater. Trust me, I have no reason to hate on anybody. Haters are usually people who ain't got shit going on with their life, and they want to bring people down, you know. Rather you new to this channel or not, you should know I have no reason to hate on anybody. I'm doing my own thing. I'm staying in my own lane. You feel me? But this just goes to prove, guys, you know, have you ever seen, I'm not gonna say any bodybuilders' names, but have you ever seen bodybuilders that get so butthurt when you bring up steroids, right? When you like, you know, steroids this, steroids that, and they get so butthurt. They get so butthurt because they feel like you're trying to discredit their hard work, right? And no one is denying, no one is discrediting these bodybuilders' hard work. No one is saying that these guys aren't some of the most disciplined people on the planet. Because we know bodybuilding doesn't pay much. Unless you're like top of the top, right? Doesn't pay much. And to put your body through all that torture and all that discipline for little to no money shows this is a very disciplined sport. We're not saying these guys don't train their ass off, they don't work hard. But let's be honest here. Steroids matter. Steroids is what's bringing these physiques, right? Steroids and genetics is what determines who's gonna place well at these shows. Hard work has little to do with it. Think about it like this. How in the fuck can Kevin Levrone, he hasn't competed since 2002. His last show was 2002. We are now in 2016. That's 14 years ago, right? How in the fuck can you take a 14-year break, come back, and you be able to stand next to some of these guys who's been consistent for years, right? That's genetics and drugs. I don't give a damn what you guys say. And like I said, we can disagree all day. We can disagree all day. But let's be honest here. Bodybuilding is full of drugs and genetics. If you ain't got good drugs and you ain't got good genetics, you're not gonna do well in this sport. You can have all the fucking passion in the world. You can have all the best intentions in the world, but if you ain't got no damn good steroids and you ain't got no damn good genetics, you're not gonna do well in this sport. How can somebody explain to me? How can you take 14 years off and you come back and do battle with people who've been consistent for years? Like Dexter Jackson, he was competing when I was in high school. Shit, he's done several fucking shows, right? He ain't took a break yet, been consistent year after year. And Kevin Levrone, he ain't competed since 2002, and based off these pictures I'm seeing, shit, he looks just as good. Shit, I'm telling y'all, man. Like, another example, like, I might post a few pictures on the screen, but how many times y'all seen bodybuilders, they get hurt? They get hurt, or they retire from bodybuilding, and you see their pictures, and they look like they were never a bodybuilder. They look like they were never a fucking pro. Like, you look at these guys, they get hurt literally months later, right? Not even a year later, months later, they look like two different motherfuckers. Again, steroids and genetics is what bodybuilding is all about. All right, so this should open up a lot of eyes, guys. You know, if you want to go this route, you want to, you know, be an IFBB pro bodybuilder, you know, and you want to put your body through all this torture and discipline and shit, you know, sacrifice time away from family and really just wrap your life around in this sport, you better have some damn good genetics, and you better have a damn good plug or some good drugs, okay? Because there's some shitty drugs out there. You know, I've heard a lot of stories, people getting some watered down bullshit from China. Make sure you're getting that grade A shit, and you gotta have some grade A genetics, or else you won't do well, guys. I'm sorry. You know, and just because you get a pro card doesn't mean you're gonna be top pro. From what I'm seeing, you know, they're giving pro card. Back in the old days, you had to go to nationals and you have to win the whole motherfucking show to get a pro card. Now, they give each class, right? They give each class first and second place pro cards. So there's several pros. There's several fucking pros. The sport is being definitely oversaturated with pros. And I think that's due to money. Now, I'm a businessman, by the way. Buy 30 of those bitches, by the way. Unless I pissed you off. If I pissed you off, don't buy shit from me. I'll be all right. But, you know, buy 30 of those bitches and you still fuck with me. You know, just because we disagree don't mean we gotta fight, right? But I think they're giving away pro cards like that and oversaturating the sport is because of money. Obviously, bodybuilding is kind of dying down, right? That's why they got the classic physique coming and they got the men's physique, you know, to kind of cater to normal people who want to look like humans, right? And obviously, if I'm a fucking show promoter, we'll fill way more seats if we have way more pros. Let me explain, right? Let's say I did a show, right? I'm not coming by myself. I'm probably gonna bring my girlfriend. I'm gonna bring my brothers or whatever, a few friends. They're gonna have to pay to get in. Now think about it. You got 10 people just like me or 100 people just like me. They got brothers, sisters, friends. They want to come support them. That's gonna fill more seats and in return make more money, right? For promoters, you know. So that's probably one of the reasons why they're giving out so many pro cards. Not saying the people who are getting pro cards don't deserve it. I'm just saying is you definitely don't have to go through as much to get a pro card as you did back in Kevin Levrone's time, which is one of the reasons why the physiques back then were much more impressive, you know, because it took so much to get a pro card. Like one of my favorite bodybuilders, Flex Wheeler, right? He didn't win his, when he did win his pro card, I believe in 92 or 93, he came through and just shut shit down. But he tried. He went to nationals like 3 times and wasn't able to get his pro card, you know. So it was definitely tough to get a pro card back in those days. But yeah, man, once y'all comment below, let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all agree or disagree? There's nothing you can say to change my mind, especially after seeing this photo. Bodybuilding is based off great genetics and fucking drugs. Simple as that. Great genetics and fucking drugs. Is not because these motherfuckers got the most optimal training style and because they work so hard. It's genetics and drugs, which is why most of these bodybuilders hire coaches who know what they're doing to bring them in, because they just have good genetics and they need somebody to guide them. That's just my opinion though. You comment below, let me know what y'all think. But once again, really looking forward to the Olympia this year. I really hope Kevin comes through and shits on all the people who doubted him. There is no greater feeling than making the haters fucking cry so you can sip on their motherfucking tears. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holla back at your boy.